BookTube. Welcome to Lizzie Faye Loves Books. I'm Elizabeth, and this is a review of Jungle of Bones by Ben McCalson. I read this book because it is a Florida Sunshine State Young Reader Award nominee, and I really enjoyed it. This book is about Dylan, who in the beginning reminds me a lot of young Captain Kirk in the first J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie, in that he steals a car and goes for a joyride. We learn really quick that Dylan is kind of a jerk. He doesn't have any respect for anyone around him, including himself, and he doesn't, his father has been killed on some sort of a, like a Peace Corps type mission, and so he lives with his mother. He does not respect his mother very well, and he just has a lot of learning to do and a lot of growing up to do. So he's already been in some detention type situations, and his mother finally has just had enough and calls his uncle after he steals the car and goes on a joyride. His mother calls his uncle, who is a former Marine, I believe, to come and take him for the summer. So Dylan finds out that his grandfather had been on a World War II bomber that had crashed in Papua New Guinea, and his grandfather was the only survivor. It took him 2 weeks to get out of the jungle, and he didn't know where his plane was, and the plane was never recovered. So Dylan's uncle and a couple of other people have decided that they're going to go looking for this plane, and so he takes Dylan along in the hopes that he will learn a few life lessons along the way. Well, it takes Dylan quite a while because he's pretty thick-headed. The book's a little slow as it goes through all the build-up of getting ready for the trip and learning about the characters. But let me tell you, once they hit the jungle, whew, it's a page-turner. I couldn't put it down for several chapters. I had, that particular day that I was reading this, I needed to get up and cook supper, and I kept looking at the clock going, okay, I can read one more chapter. I can read one more chapter, because it was so good. And there's a kind of a mysterious element to it, hence the name Jungle of Bones. And then there's a mysterious character that comes up and is able to help Dylan. So it's very good. I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I would highly recommend it. So it's a contemporary book, but it's got World War II memories woven in, so it almost feels a little bit like historical fiction, because you do get to learn some about what it was like to be on a World War II bomber, both from his grandfather's diary and from another gentleman who they visit in a nursing home. So it's educational, but yet it's really a good page turner, especially when you hit about that midpoint, and it just, whew, I could feel the anxiety of Dylan and the other characters, and it's really a compelling book, and I think you're gonna like it. And I think that the middle schoolers this year, at our school anyway, are gonna enjoy it, and I'm definitely gonna recommend it to them. So let me know if you've read this book. If you read this book sometime in the future, come back on the comments and let me know how you liked it. And I will link down below the my Goodreads page as well as the Goodreads page for this book. Please subscribe. I would love that. I hope you're having a great day. Read a good book, and God bless you.